Hi.
Hi.
Did we start? Hello. Welcome to Let's Get Real with Jill. Yep, we are here in Ohio, Stowe, Ohio, that is, because my sister decided to move to Stowe, Ohio. How long ago?
Mm, too long.
To-
A long time ago.
California girls still love
Yes.
California. Thank you, you guys, for tuning in today on the Get Real with Jill show. And I'm so happy to have my sister right next to me. I flew all the way across the U.S. to be here today because we are celebrating National Sisters Day, which was August 3rd. How many of you have actually celebrated National Sisters Day with your sister? And you're like, oh, not really wanted to do that. And that's why stay tuned because we're going to talk about that. All right. So the whole purpose today is really talking about the friendship that and a bond that two sisters can have. Look at Melissa and Lindsay even.
Oh,
I mean,
yes,
they
yes.
weren't super close during those high school crazy
No.
days, but now they have a great bond
Yeah.
and with their brother Christopher.
Yes.
So we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about our childhood, different memories, and really what creates that special bond between sisters. Michele doesn't even know the questions I'm going to be asking. She just kind of showed up and winged it. So you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. And we grew up in San Francisco. We went to Mercy High School, so we were Catholic
All
girls'
girls.
schools. Yep, all girls in our freezing uniform, and just have some great memories, which I'm sure people from the Bay Area, they may know Joseph Westlake, the Olympic Club.
That's all the only places I remember.
Yeah. Oh, what about the Circle?
Oh,
Yeah, we used to party at the
Circle.
Circle. Yes. We can talk about it now. And just kind of sharing our childhood experiences, and because it really was crazy, but it made us to be the people we are today.
Right.
And
And
you
created a great bond.
from day
starting-
well, I
yes,
think you
from-
knew. As soon as I was born, she's like, I gotta protect this one. She's in for it. Serious. I think you know, seriously. Because we're 5.5 years apart.
Yes.
Yes, I'm the younger one. People seem to not know that, but
Yes,
so
they do.
think about that because you said, so coming into this world, you were almost five and wait, yeah, five and a half.
Yes.
You were almost 5.5, and I come into this world, and you literally protected me.
Yes.
From
And I was
day
trying. I
one.
was always. You're the older sister.
Yeah, at
From
5.5.
day one, yes. You're the older sister.
Take charge.
Stick together.
Yeah, stick together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we have.
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, you guys, let's go ahead and begin. We are going to kind of talk about that too. And then we're going to play a fun game, and it's a Michele or Jill game. So we're going to ask some questions. But let's kind of start like this about this because you guys, people have siblings, and there's one that we don't even talk to. I mean, is that sad?
It is sad. Mm-hmm.
And it's been 10 years. So that relationship has been a roller coaster ride from the beginning.
Yes.
But let's talk about where that strong bond started as far as you and I go. Because literally, I was born, you were showing Auntie Patty how to change my diapers. What was it, Michele, that literally, because I only remember you just taking on a role that I never knew different. Seriously.
Yeah.
Because you were my bigger, you just, what made you take on a role? And what did you think about it at that time?
I don't think I thought of it as a role at that time. I was excited that I was going to have another baby sister. And you were so cute. You're still cute, but it was like, I just thought I wanted to share you to everybody.
Oh,
so
that's so
I just was
sweet.
so excited and proud. I remember Mom coming home from the hospital. We were at Grandma's house.
Of course.
And it started then. I think that I was just excited, and I just always wanted you with me.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
will, and that's the truth because, think about it, you guys. When you're Michele 17, I'm 11 and a half, almost 12. You did have me all the time. Like you, and even when I was 6 and
Yes.
you were almost like you took me everywhere.
Yeah.
So that bond started very early. And I know I was a pain and I was a tattletale.
Yes,
But,
you told
yeah.
on me smoking.
Yeah. So we go up to, we're living on Longview in Daly City.
Yeah. And we're gonna go to the park.
Were you
And
going with Linda Wolflin?
Linda Wolflin and Lori.
And Lori. Lori. Okay,
Yes.
Lori. Okay.
And we could walk to the park from where we live. So we were going to the park, and Linda and I guess we're gonna smoke. And you told.
Well, you even gave me a hit. Do you
Oh,
remember
maybe,
that?
yeah, now
Because
I
I said
do,
we
yes.
won't tell if we
Right.
get. Okay, we
Yeah.
were 6. 6 years old, and then of course I went home and told.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. So Linda and Lori, who we still know very
Yes,
well, and
yes.
if you're listening, and then where was Susan? She was
I
in her
don't-
perfect home with her perfect
Right.
family,
was
and she's
jealous.
still perfect.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
And that family, I mean, they had a big impact on me. I don't know if you remember, but I just thought they were the best family. And when
Yeah.
they went away on vacations, and I was heartbroken because I'm like,
Yeah.
what am I going to do now?
Yeah.
Just hang out with my baby sister.
I know, right? No,
Yeah.
it's true. So, do you guys ever have like that one family that made a difference and an impact? And Susan still is like our sister too. It has still makes an impact on our lives. We're like, oh my gosh, you see what Susan did? She's so amazing.
I
And
know. What did she find the
how
time?
does she do this? And then when we moved to Daly City for that short period of time, it was the Getchels that made
Yes.
that difference.
Yes.
Okay, let's talk about some of the memories that really made a difference. So, if you can pick one moment during like a vacation time or Joseph Westlake time, because we used to live at Joseph Westlake.
We had to eat.
Yes. So we did. Our dad gave us free reign, and we had an account. So I know a lot of my high school friends are going, "Yep, we appreciated
Yep.
that account."
Yep.
So what what was like a moment in time that you can say made such a difference to make you a stronger person? Because sometimes we have to go through bad things in childhood to make us stronger.
That's a tough. There's a few.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a tough question. Well, it was always embedded in me from the beginning. Take care of you. Take care of Deanna. And Deanna, the sister who we've been distanced from now 10 years, was born with cerebral palsy. So I was always her protector. So I think that just, it was just ingrained. It was just
in you.
From the very, that's what I was told to do. I
Yeah.
didn't know anything different.
You're the oldest and you protect.
Right. And that's,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
think that made a difference.
Yeah, because I mean, you always were like the security blanket for sure with me growing up, because I was like a latchkey. So Michele moved out at 18 years old, and I'm 12, and I'm home by myself from that day forward. And at 18, you moved in with Auntie Patty. You're like, I'm going to go have some fun.
Yes.
We're out. Okay, but let's talk about a memory, and we can laugh at it now. Okay, but where you're the protector, and then I was 6, and I was like a protector too, but I wasn't thinking of it that way, about Disneyland.
Oh.
So we go to Disneyland.
That was our family trip.
Our family trip.
Yes.
Mom puts us on a plane because our parents are getting a divorce. And where did we go, and who was on the airplane?
Well,
this is hilarious. You guys got to listen to this.
My dad, our dad was going to take us to Disneyland every year. That was our vacation, which we were so excited. And so we would get on a plane, Deanna, you and me, and I don't even know if he was on the plane with us.
No, he wasn't.
He was already there.
He was already
And
there.
he would meet us there. Thankfully, he picked us up from the airport. We stayed at the Disneyland Hotel.
Always had 5-star stuff.
Oh,
always.
yes.
Our dad was all about that.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was all about
whatever we wanted.
that.
Yes.
Yes. So we stayed at the Disneyland Hotel. You can take the monorail into Disneyland. So we didn't need a car or anything, thankfully.
Right.
I would get $100 bill every day, And Jill, Deanna, and I would alone go into Disneyland, buy our little e-tickets, because it was e-tickets
Yeah, it was
back
the
then,
coupon book.
have
Yes.
breakfast at the Pancake House, and we'd meet Dad back at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
After his golfing.
After his golfing for dinner.
At Disney.
Yeah. And then sometimes we'd go into Disneyland with him to see the fireworks or stuff, but I don't remember.
He just dropped us off.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
yeah.
then we'd go to sleep and do it all again the next day.
But so, and we're not making, this is why we are who we are.
Right.
Very strong, independent people. And why there's that bond. So it's interesting. So if you guys think back about your memories of childhood, where with your siblings did you create that bond, or where with your siblings did the bond fall? And but there is one quick thing that I do want to say is, while we were at Disneyland, because our sister Deanna has cerebral palsy, she used to get stiff. So we are literally walking through Disneyland, and when she would get excited, and remember, she's like 11.
Right.
And Michele would have to do the rides with her, and I was excited to do the Matterhorn because I'm sitting by myself, and the two of you guys are sitting together, and Deanna gets stiff. And we are so used to that.
Right.
I mean, I'm so young. You're young
Right.
still.
It was just, we would just
it's
protect her.
normal.
Yeah, we'd
Yeah.
help her, because she would literally, if something frightened her or stressed, she would get stiff and she'd start to fall.
Because she's stiff.
Because we'd have
She's
to
going
catch her.
down.
She's going down.
She's
Yes,
going down.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, go ahead.
And we'd stop, whatever, I mean, to help her, of course. And people are gathering around, staring at us like, where are these
What
kids?
can we,
Yeah,
what can we do to help?
you?
Yeah, what's
And
going
where's
on?
your parents?
Yes. We're like, oh.
I mean, normally
She's
everybody
stiff.
in Disneyland is with their parents,
Right,
not
except
us.
So, okay, so that I think also creates a strong bond between all three
of us,
girls.
yes.
And but I do want to give Dad kudos, because he grew up so poor that him dropping us off at Disneyland, he didn't think anything was wrong with that, because he's just throwing money at us, and we're at the happiest place on earth,
Right.
because that's how he was brought up.
Right. Right.
So, okay, so we have that, and then I do the other thing that I'm hoping, because I could just name a million things. So my sister Michele was my protector. She changed my diapers. She brought me everywhere. She is in high school at 16 years old, driving around in her brand new, beautiful Scirocco with her friends. Guess who's in the back seat? I am.
Yes.
Again, you took me everywhere.
I
Did you
did.
have to?
I don't think so.
No,
I think
it
I
was
just
fun.
wanted you to. You were fun.
I don't think I was telling on you then. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Uh-uh.
Well, you didn't tell about you and Marty when I came home and you guys had been drinking wine. And
Yeah.
I didn't tell on you.
No, I think my son Kyle just learned that.
He
So I think
did,
we can
yes.
talk about that.
Yes,
Yes. Okay, that's funny, because let's talk about that, because that's a Joseph Westlake story. So remember, latchkey kid, you come home,
Right.
and we have many Joseph Westlake stories, but you come home, and Marty, my girlfriend Marty, and I got into the alcohol, and you and Debbie come home, because our mom is never not
She
home.
wasn't home.
She was never home.
No.
Like, where was she? Nobody.
I-
Who was I sleeping at? home with?
Shopping, barber stop. I don't know.
I don't know.
Al's,
She
I
never
don't
came.
know.
Yeah, she wasn't home that night. So you would be responsible. You were responsible for me, but you didn't care about that.
No.
Like, you were fine. So what happens when you come home?
Well, you and Marty had gotten into wine or whatever.
Sangria.
Sangria.
Uh-huh.
And it's all down Jill's sweatshirt. So, of course, there's no food in the house. I thought, okay, we got to go.
Of course, there's no food
Yeah,
in the house.
so put them in the car, take them to Westlake Joe's, and you guys didn't get sick. But now when I
Oh.
think back, I mean,
Oh.
I'm surprised.
Yeah.
But we got you some pasta.
But we hid in the Cascade room.
Yes,
because
they put us in the-
everybody
knows us at
right.
Westlake
And then
Joe's.
all the waiters wanted Michele anyway. Like, literally, they all wanted to date her. Yes,
I was
And-
just praying Dad wasn't there
yes
when we got there.
Yeah,
Because my
he
dad
wasn't.
hung up there. a lot.
Yeah, we picked him up there a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, so you saved me there, but let's talk about our driving, because you just mentioned picking up Dad. So we were very blessed. Again, you guys, we're not criticizing our childhood. What we're doing is we're just being real out here, and what created this bond. I
Right.
mean, this unbreakable bond.
Right.
And even somebody said something about fighting. I'm like, no, we don't fight. We have disagreements.
yeah.
But we don't
Yeah, I
fight.
don't
That'd be
ever
weird.
remember. Yeah.
So our our grandma started us driving at what
Oh, I
age?
was 13?
Yes, and I
12
was
or
13.
13, yes.
Okay, so she saw the writing on the wall. I had no idea why she wanted us to drive at 13.
Thank goodness she did.
Yeah, we really literally had to drive at 13 years old. So, why did you have to learn to drive at 13?
Well, because to drive Dad home. And we do father-daughter nights at the Olympic
yeah,
Club,
yeah.
which was more for the fathers because they were all in the bar the whole time. And we were on the dance floor having a great old time.
Doing the bunny hop.
Bunny hop, yeah. But then after father-daughter night, I mean, the fathers were in no condition to drive. So thankfully, I could drive, and they valeted the cars. And our dad,
Oh, that's right.
our dad
yeah.
had a Continental Mark IV. Remember, was
Yeah,
that what the
yeah.
name? Lincoln
I don't know.
Continental
Lincoln
Mark.
Continental.
Huge car. Remember
Yeah.
the big, huge
Yeah.
boats? And I learned in Grandma's Impala, which was a big car, but
Yeah.
not long. But anyway, so valet brings the car to us. We all pile in. I'm driving. They don't even say anything.
No,
They
no.
let me get behind the
All
wheel.
the time. Yeah.
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 And
Joseph
as-
Westlake, we would.
And it
yeah.
was go like a shoe horse, and I'm going up
Yeah.
to
Oh, I
we're leaving.
remember
and
this.
I went right into the bushes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not because I was drinking, just because I got to get
You're
my
13.
I'm 13 years
yeah,
old
and I was
driving this
8,
huge car.
so I couldn't see.
No. And then from there we went to
Oh.
bowling.
Bowling and then Lions Restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
this is like at 2 or 3 in the morning, and
Yeah.
then I drove home in the fog.
Yeah,
In
and-
Daly City.
Yeah. We did that year over year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a long
That
time.
was so fun.
Probably until I was 16.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I took over.
Right.
But no, but Dad wanted to create a great experience
Yes.
for us.
He did.
And
Yeah.
he did. And then I took over driving and the El Sombrero. And
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if any of you out there are listening about the El Sombrero, but that was so
best.
good. The best.
I
You
think
can't
it
get.
ruined me because there's no other restaurant.
I know.
like it.
Your husband even said she doesn't like Mexican food. I'm like, we're Mexican. How does she not like Mexican food? Okay, so there was a bond about us driving early. You're protecting, and you just brought me everywhere in your Scirocco. And then I'll never forget I am now 16 and being able to drive, and I get to drive your Scirocco. You are letting me drive. I don't know if you guys don't know what a Scirocco is. Look it up because those are cars that should be made today.
Yes, yeah, it was a
super
fun car.
And I'll never forget Lori Wolflin and we pull up to 7-Eleven, and we just quickly go in, get our burritos from the microwave. And we come out, and your Bose speaker is stolen. Bose. And I was so scared to tell you. So what happened?
You told me.
Auntie Patty.
Yeah. Oh,
Auntie
that's right.
Patty.
Right.
I call Auntie Patty.
Yes. Our savior.
Yeah,
Our
she's
other savior.
She's, Grandma, Grandpa, and Patty was our savior. So yeah, and you didn't even get mad. How come you didn't get mad?
I don't know. What was I going to do? I mean, I reported it to insurance. They put a new one in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that wasn't, we were in 7-Eleven for 5 minutes, and I was like dying. So yeah, so Auntie Patty saved us there. She saved us multiple times, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She also taught me a lot, too.
Yeah. What was that about?
Dating and boys and all that. That stuff.
Sometimes
I
we
mean,
got
yeah.
like,
It's
where she got a
whoa.
little too personal. I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable, Patty. I'm only 13 years old. I don't think I need to know that yet, right? But then when we needed to,
Oh my
she
gosh.
would be that person for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, what were we just talking about? Okay, the Scirocco. And then, okay, this is another funny one because you had this amazing boyfriend, Philip. You always had great boyfriends, Michele. Everybody loved Michele. Oh, and when I would I'd forget my lunch.
Oh.
When I was in like 7th and 8th grade, Michele would drive it in her cute little Mercy skirt and her little Bobby socks, and the boys would be like, that's your sister. I mean, they loved her. And that long hair that you had, long hair. And be like, yeah, whatever. Just give me my salami sandwich that is probably really not even in the bag. But, okay, so then, because then I want to get to when my sister got sick, when I was in high school. But before we do that, let's talk about Philip. You dated Philip. In high school, and you didn't trust him. Something happened.
Well, he was dating somebody else.
Okay, that's a problem. We were kind of used to that with our dad, but really we don't want to tap it up.
Yeah, I wasn't going to repeat the same.
She's breaking the cycle right there. So, okay, so how old were you?
Oh, 16, 17?
Okay, yeah, you were you still in high school then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so she's in high school, and now remember, I'm not. I'm still young, and there you, Debbie Bernard, and I think I just go because you're not leaving me home alone because Mom is never home.
Right.
So
we went to spy on him. Or
yeah,
something?
we went and spied on him.
We were going to catch him in the act.
Yes, and there I am, 11, 12 years old, going, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Yes.
Yeah, and there was I'm just thinking because like when you and Deb are leaving, it wasn't like, oh, Jill will be back.
Oh, right.
We're all hanging out.
Yes.
It's me, and then my sister and her friend get to hang out with me.
Yes.
Yeah, that was hilarious that night.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that night and driving.
Around,
yeah,
like we're gonna follow him. We're gonna catch him. Yeah.
And we did.
Oh
her car was in the driveway.
In the driveway. Yeah.
Yeah, but little did he know that when he came over the next time, she was in our kitchen with you.
We confronted him.
Yeah, that's for another story.
Yeah,
that's for a book.
That is
what happens
book.
during affairs. Yeah,
right. In high school.
In high school. But that's Jerry. He comes over and thinks he's hanging with you, and there she is at our kitchen table.
I said, let her know.
Yeah,
come to my house.
Wow,
we'll have him over and surprise him.
So, so again, creating a sister bond that we really just didn't know that was even, that was just sisters. So then let's go to my high school year. So I'm a senior in high school. So we kind of jumped here. And you get so sick, Michele, because you were in Southern California. Right. And I don't know if I ever told you this, but so Michele gets super sick, and they thought you had lupus. And you're on prednisone. So I drive down at 16, 17. Mom's not with me, Dad's not with me, but I'm going down there. Grandma and Grandpa already went. I don't know where the parents are, but their daughter is deathly ill.
They're answering the phone on the other end.
Yes, in their pajamas. But no, seriously, you were deathly ill. So I go down, I drive to Southern California. And I was shocked when I saw your face.
Oh, because the prednisone.
You were huge. So I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting you so I literally, that really cried inside at such a young age without letting it out. And then you ended up coming home. And how long, that hospital journey was crazy.
Well, I was in the hospital for a few weeks. I came home. Yeah, and then I came home. They figured out what was wrong. Then I had the surgery. Then I was home recovering. And then I think I went back to Ventura and packed up and came back home.
And she lived back home.
Yeah.
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 I was so excited.
It was like a 6-month, it was a long time.
Oh, yeah. It was a very long time. Yeah. So my senior year, because you were in the hospital at UC San Francisco, for a few weeks, I literally, because you're a senior, I got out of school at 11:15, and we had so much fun.
You lay in bed with me, we watched soap operas.
Yes. And then you were like the guinea pig because they really didn't know what was wrong with you.
Right. Yes.
And so I literally, that was so much fun. I just lay in bed with you and go, this is what we do senior year.
Right.
Yeah. And then you came home. I was and that reminds me, because that kind of reminds me too of childhood, because you and it's interesting because we're not really talking a lot about Deanna, our other sister, but I would wet my bed because I used to get scared, and then I'd crawl into your bed, and you were fine with that.
Yeah.
And then I remember, and because that you guys always shared a room, and Deanna never wanted me.
No, she never wanted you in
the
there.
room.
No.
Yeah.
There was a jealousy or something.
Yeah. But we all three lived different worlds under the same roof
Yeah.
with the same parents.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And I think that happens because of, like, I probably remember more or feel different things different than you because of your age, different than Deanna because of her age. So your perception of how things is all different, I think, based on your age. I
Yeah.
mean, there's probably things that happened that you weren't aware of because you were so young.
Right.
Where
Where you guys were.
we were aware,
Yeah, that's a good
but
point.
thought of it differently. I don't know. It
And
just
you always had to be strong.
Yeah.
Oh, Michelle,
Yeah.
and no crying
no crying,
and no coughing.
no coughing.
No, that
No.
was always hard.
No, yeah, no crying, no coughing. Yeah, and I'd
Yeah.
get bronchitis every year.
Yeah.
Stop coughing,
Yeah.
or I'm gonna give you something to cough about. Well, they say that with crying too.
Oh, yeah.
Stop crying. I'm gonna give you something to cry about. Yeah.
So, but again, I think that the childhood, there's nothing about pointing fingers. This is about where we are today and how we got here and how blessed we are to be here.
Right.
So, so I do want to, a couple things, that I did want to mention. Okay, because Grandma and Grandpa played such a big role.
big.
Auntie Patty played such a big role. Susan Sikora played a big role. The Feltmans, or I'm sorry, the Getchels played a big role. Oh, and I do have to say this because I know there's a lot of people out there that know Joseph Westlake. I mean,
Oh,
if you're from
yeah.
the Bay Area, you've been to Joseph Westlake. So we practically lived at Joseph Westlake, and we so appreciate our dad that we
Letting
had
an
that
account.
opportunity. Yes. So when we would walk into Joseph Westlake, we never waited because literally that's what happened. So when Julie Getchell and her family invited me to Joseph Westlake, I think I was probably 8 or 9, or probably 8 or 9. And we go into Joseph Westlake, and there's 5 of us, and the dad Marty goes and gets his ticket
Yeah, they gave
to wait. I'm like, and he goes, okay, it's going to be about an hour or so, and I go, what are you doing? He goes, oh, we had to get a ticket. And I'm like, a ticket? And I'm like, hold please. So I go over to Pete, and I'm like, Pete, there's 5 of us. He goes, oh, okay. So I'm like, you guys, come on. They're like, what? I'm like, oh yeah, we got a seat. Because I did not know anything
No,
different.
that was
Yeah.
that was it. They
Yeah.
saw us coming and they made room wherever.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we never, and that place was packed
Yeah.
all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
But you would never see us with a ticket or our
No.
name on the list.
No. No, but we never knew.
No.
I mean, that was a privilege for sure.
Right,
We
right,
never knew
right.
different.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about when you started work, Michelle. How old were you when you had your first
Oh.
job?
I think I was 5th or 6th grade. So how old is that? Yeah, 5th or 6th grade. 'Cause I
And
remember
where'd
it
you
was
work?
Homestead Savings.
Oh, you weren't like 13 then?
No,
Oh, I
I
guess
was
not.
younger because and I started out doing donuts and coffee
Ah,
to all the
okay, yeah.
people that came in to deposit their money or whatever. But I can remember waking up, it was like the first day of summer. School was out the day before. And Dad coming in and saying, get up, get ready, you're going to work with me. And I'm like, I'm not going to work with you. It's
Yeah.
summertime. You're going to work.
But that was
And-
a plus, though, I think.
Yeah, now looking back on
Yeah.
it, at the time,
No.
no, I wanted to play with my
Yeah.
friends, and when I think about it, it's like, really, what would I have done? Because
You're not going
We're
anywhere.
not going
No,
anywhere.
No, you'd be at home.
our best friend Susan, like I said, if they went on vacation, I was depressed because who am I going
Right.
to hang out with?
Right.
So it was a
Yeah,
good
maybe
thing.
Dad did that on purpose, too, so we had activities.
Yeah,
I don't know. But
And
yeah,
so
we
we worked
yeah.
at the savings loan, and I worked, different jobs for a few
You became a
years.
teller. Yeah.
Yeah.
So our dad was
Yeah.
our dad who grew up super dirt poor, had a really crazy childhood. He became the vice president of the entire savings and loan. So we would walk into these places and they would know who we are.
Yes.
Because that's just kind of what we,
That's how it
But
was.
he put us to work. 'Cause
Right.
I was 8 years old when I started there because I was answering phones and I was filing. And it just gave us a really good work ethic.
Definitely a good work ethic.
And then we had fun jobs because Dan Ravetti,
Ravetti.
who owned Westlake Liquors, he owned the liquor bar at the Galleria,
Galleria.
at the show place. These are all San Francisco places. So, tell us about that. Like, That was a fun. We were
That was a
young.
fun job.
Yeah, tell
Yeah,
us
we
about
were,
that.
well, we would do coat checking
Mm-hmm.
because what was the Galleria, and they had big events there, and raising money events and stuff. And so people would come, you'd
With their
hang
fur
up their
coats.
fur coats, you know, and you get a tip when you bring them. And we made so much money, and I reminded you of this the
Yeah,
other
'cause I
day.
forgot.
Is we were making so much money in tips one Saturday night or whatever, that Dan, the owner, wanted to keep some of our tips. He thought we should share percentage. And we're like,
Smart man.
yeah, no, it did not work. No.
That deal didn't happen in the
No.
beginning.
So
But,
I
yeah.
love that. We would do that
We had
anytime because
so
we knew
much
it was
fun.
like $100 or $200
In the
in our
night.
pocket that night, which
'Cause-
at that time is crazy.
Oh, it was. We had
Yeah.
money coming out of our aprons.
yes.
And we had so much fun doing that. And again, we have this age difference. And then Auntie Patty also worked there.
Oh, that's right.
And she's the cocktail
Cocktail
waitress.
waitress,
It was a
yes.
family affair. So that's why, I mean, there's these bonds that you don't even know that are being created because
Right.
you're sharing these experiences together.
Yeah.
And then hoping to continue to get through life together. So, okay, so we're going to come back, but I do want to talk about. We're gonna do some questions and answers. Okay, and how well do we know each other? So you have two signs. So when I go to do, this is going to be a Jill answer. This is going to be a Michele answer. Okay, so let's just take a couple of things. Who was Grandma and Grandpa's favorite growing up? Yep. Who was Mom and Dad's favorite growing up? Oh, right. See? Okay.
Yeah.
One Christmas I received a beautiful set of luggage. Beautiful. You left 4 days later for a 3-week European trip paid by Grandma and Grandpa.
For graduation.
My luggage. My luggage came back in a
Well,
mess.
I didn't get luggage for Christmas.
I know. How come that is? I know. I don't get it.
I don't
We're gonna
know.
give Jill the luggage, you the trip,
Right.
you take Jill's
Right,
luggage.
right.
But did I get? We just cracked up about
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Because we're like, this makes
Yeah.
no sense.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Okay. Okay. Who is the most spontaneous?
Oh.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
You think
know.
me?
I don't know. That's a tough one. Who's the most stubborn? I don't think you're stubborn.
No?
No. Who's the peacekeeper? Oh, no. I meant Michele.
Yeah.
Okay. Who is the most creative? Yep. Big time. There is not even a comparison. This woman was born that way. Who played, okay, for people out there, who played guitar and was really good at it? Michele. Who's most protective? Okay. So why do you say that now? I know why I say that now.
I don't know, because now, I don't think you need protecting, so I shouldn't say that I'm most protective.
I think you are. And no, I need protecting. I mean, look at these last few years. We protected each other.
Well, we protected each other, so I wouldn't say that I'm more protective.
So okay, well, maybe we each have that, but I will say this, where you're more protective is because for people who don't know, you work for me in real estate, have been for 9 years now, almost 9 years. I think it's 9 years in January. I always follow back when Christopher turned 21.
Yeah, so almost
because
nine.
we were thinking maybe Melissa can have
Right.
that
Right,
job,
we were-
and then
right.
by the end of the vacation, you
I
had it.
had
Sorry,
it.
Melissa, because it was the same year. Oh, when Emma was born, it was that January.
Yes.
Okay. So with that said, you have been my biggest cheerleader. So you have been protective of me from day one, Michele, and still my biggest. Like, you will do anything to help me grow in my business. So you do protect it. You protect my business. And then as far as growing, you help me grow health-wise. And I know that's not the word we were using just now. Running-wise, I mean, skiing. You taught me. Who else taught me anything besides these crazy teachers at Mercy High School? I mean, seriously. I mean, Dad taught me work ethic,
Yeah.
being independent. You taught me health, running, skiing, all of that stuff.
But I think you get
Family.
protective and have taught me. See, I think you've taught me strength though too.
Okay,
And
well, I guess that's
yeah,
what we just do for each
yeah,
other.
yeah. Because I think I've learned a lot from you, and maybe sticking up. Well, not maybe, but sticking up for yourself.
Right. You have a voice.
I have a voice. It's okay to use that voice. You don't always have to be the peacekeeper.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Okay, because you didn't have a voice growing up.
Mm-mm.
And this is why relationships are so important, of really knowing who that partner is in your life, whether it's a friendship or your soulmate, because you didn't have a voice. So that might have brought you into a relationship with a friend, a husband, children.
Right.
So you learned that you have a voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't think you always use it still with me, and I want you to, because
And you
you
always
are
say that, and
important
I was
to
gonna,
me that way.
Yeah, you sometimes you can tell sometimes too,
Yeah.
and so that again is knowing each other too. You
Yeah.
can tell when, like, if you need your space or you're going through something, or we just kind of know that off each other.
We are very
Yeah.
blessed. And then
Yeah.
we love to travel.
I know. You've taught me that.
Yes. Who taught each other how to travel?
Jill taught me to travel.
Yeah. And we have so much
Yeah.
fun. And what a blessing this year has been with the traveling.
And I felt like so blessed that you wanted me along with you. I mean,
my-
when you
yeah, of
said, "I want to
course.
wake up in New York," I want it to be you. I was like, really? I
Yeah.
mean, yeah.
So that was for my 60th birthday. On that actual day, I wanted to be in New York City and have my sister with me and run through Central Park.
and we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
Yes.
that was a great birthday,
That was a
in
fun
so many
birthday.
ways. And then
Yeah.
we're like, okay, bye, see you in a week in Tennessee.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, bye, see you in 2 weeks in Ohio.
Right.
And then it'll be okay, bye, see you in October.
Yep.
Um,
And what's special about that is, like New York, well, even the Washington D.C. I mean, it was time together
Yeah.
outside of everything else, away from all our other
Stuff.
everyday stuff, which
Yes.
is really nice.
because the last few years, the only time, I mean, we've been very blessed to be able to see each other, but a lot of times, it was because we had to, because we're taking care of our family.
Right. Yeah.
That's another episode. Okay.
Many days.
So the whole this is one. Who's most organized?
Oh,
I think it's both.
yeah.
I don't think there's.
Yeah,
I
no,
think we
I
learn
don't
from each
know.
other about
Yeah.
being organized. Okay, I have a question. What is and we'll start wrapping this up, you guys. I just want people to really know the importance of a sibling, whether you have a sister or a brother. And maybe this could resonate with you going, okay, I haven't talked to my sister or brother. Is there a possibility of doing that? And we've talked about that.
Yeah.
We're like, yeah, it's not going to happen. But no, I'm
No,
kidding. Maybe with you,
but even reaching out and trying.
yeah.
Try,
Well, we have multiple
That's what I'm
times.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
You
if you're
can't force
thinking
something.
it, right. But
Oh,
all you
yeah.
can do, if that's something you want to do, then reach out. And if it's not, I guess, accepted on the other end, at least
Then
you
it's-
did what
Yeah.
you thought was right or
Yeah.
tried.
No, exactly.
And not, because that's something you're never going to get back.
Right.
I wish I would have.
Right. You can't.
So,
I mean,
mm-mm.
and the things that somebody is missing.
Yeah.
But no, that's a really good point, because we have,
Mm-hmm.
and that's
Yeah.
all we can do.
Yeah.
And I will admit, it's been 10 years. It was my fault. I will take 110,000% ownership
And you've expressed that.
over and over and over.
Right. So, but you, if God forbid anything happened, you could be at peace with that.
Oh,
I would hope.
totally. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
So,
mean, I'd
yeah.
like to hear an apology from when I was a little girl, but
Right.
that's okay. Or an adult even. All right. So, what was was there like what was your best memorable gift that I gave you. And there may not be, but I
gosh.
know what you gave me.
Most memorable gift.
Okay, I'll just start with mine.
Okay, but two
yeah.
things came to me. My
yeah.
cross from Jerusalem, and then this.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. So
I
love
love those.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. My besties have it. Alyssa, Kyle's wife, who's my bestie too.
Yep.
Yeah. And I forgot the Jerusalem.
Yeah, I don't have it on. I
Yeah.
should put it on.
Yeah. And you guys, if you don't know what this is from P.D. Mazzoni. That right there is the Bible. So, oh my gosh, Susan. No one
We're
to be-
talking about you.
Yes. So P.D. Mazzoni gave me that, and inside that is the Bible. But anyway, okay, so we got off course there. What were we just
What
talking
was
about?
the memorable?
Oh, the memorable gift. Okay, my ring.
Oh.
My Sephora ring. Okay, so this ring looks beautiful on your hand, Michele. And I admired it for years. And then I remember I was visiting here. We get on an I have to leave like at 5:30 in the morning. You're up at the crack of dawn. John's going to bring me to the airport. You come in the room and you gave me this ring. Okay, but do you know this is the second one you
Yes.
gave me? Okay. She was like, oh. Should we say it's been number 2?
No.
Okay, but you went and got another one, and then I left this when I was working. It was bugging me, so I put it on my desk at my office. This is years ago, and somebody grabbed it. Who wouldn't? But it's not real.
Right.
I mean, it's real, but it's not
Right,
a real
not a
diamond.
diamond, no.
Otherwise, we would not be doing the show, and
I
I'd
would
be
not
in
be in
Europe.
Ohio.
Yeah. So anyway, that really it was a huge. I mean, that was like a big deal. And then and then I was shocked. I mean, truly, when you and John, the second most actually, there's one over the other. I'm telling you, the second one is the first one, is getting to be Melissa's godmother.
Oh.
I was shocked.
You were?
Yes. I thought for sure
Why?
Randy and Kristen would be the godparents for yeah.
Oh, how
Yeah.
funny.
So when you and John asked me, I mean, talk about a surprise. Like, I knew maybe if you had another one,
Right.
maybe, but I'm Melissa's
Oh,
godmother.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I raised her well.
Yeah.
And then you guys moved to Ohio. No wonder I have
I'm
abandonment
cracking up.
issues.
You could
Yeah.
tell him from Ohio, because look at your tan. Like the minute we got on this, look, I look like a
California,
ghost.
Ohio. Yeah, but you got that creamy, milky, young skin. I have to do stuff. No, but it's true. That's hilarious. Okay. Who's from California here?
Right.
Okay, there's just so much to be talking about. And I will say the hardest parts that really did change my life, like hugely changed my life. I mean, you just being beside me was amazing, but 2 big events is when you moved out when you were 18,
Right, I remember.
because I was home alone, and then you all moving to Ohio.
I know.
That was
That
taking my 2 nieces and nephew.
Yes.
John at the time, I mean, obviously it was the best thing for their family. But imagine your sibling who you're best friends with and see all the time. I mean, we
Right,
lived a
we-
mile and a
well,
half from each other.
Yeah.
We were there,
then-
Friday lunches. And remember we would do the stamping?
Yes. In fact,
Yeah.
I just came across more stamps.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
when I was looking for something for Melissa's baby shower. Yeah. I found,
Oh.
Autumn was like, oh, we do the stamps. We had all the stuff. Yeah.
Yes, we had
Yeah.
so much fun.
Yeah.
And then John comes home and said they're moving to Ohio. And I'm like, okay, so, but I was, okay, let's talk about this a minute. If John came home tonight and Melissa and Tim or
Oh.
Andrew and Lindsay came home and said, we're moving and taking the kids, he would have a cow.
Yes.
John.
Yeah, it would not. he would act like everybody else acted.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It was mourning though. Like you truly mourn when all of a sudden you guys are all there and the next day you're not.
And we stayed at your house for a few nights
Yes.
before when the moving
Yeah,
truck came and took all our stuff away, and then we stayed before our plane was leaving.
Yeah. Okay, now
it
think
was-
about that, you guys.
that
We
was-
are what? 3,000 miles away. I don't know. But we're still like this.
Yes.
And we're like, okay, our family vacations and Christmas is in
Ohio. And you did.
Yeah.
You came to Ohio.
A lot.
Yeah.
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 And then we brought that on, this closeness, this bond to our kids,
Yes.
who I'm so
Yes.
thankful.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. No, and it kept everybody together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And that Kyle and Chris
Oh
are
my God, they're like they've never been separated.
no, those two are and Uncle John mix him in.
Oh.
But how nice that Kyle is such good friends with Melissa and Lindsay and their husbands. Yeah,
Yeah,
such a
yeah,
blessing.
yeah.
And so
We're
yeah.
very blessed.
So I think even though people have rocky childhoods, you don't have to come out that way.
No,
Mm-mm.
no, and I think you realize the things that you want to change. I think, and when you start having a family, there's certain things. It's like, well, I don't want my kids to experience that, or you
Like
know, you
no
want to be
food in the
present.
house?
Yeah, and then and being present.
Being present, like
Yeah,
and Michelle, saying that though, because you, Michelle, instill, your kids are gone, they're adults, they have kids, you still have a nice dinner on the table. So you always cooked, where we didn't have any of that.
No.
So you always had, like, to change something, that's one of the many things. You changed that. Yeah. And I do look at that, because you're such a good mom, and I love it even now. And I talked to Kyle about this, is you guys still do the Sunday barbecues.
Oh yeah.
And the football games.
Yeah.
Whoever can show up.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
I have one, so he better show up.
But you're very good with Kyle too. I mean, you're a great mom too. Especially, you do so much better with being present with him and giving what he needs, and growing up. I mean, all through his childhood.
Yeah.
Because you didn't have that. So
Yeah.
I think you knew that, okay.
I have to be a helicopter parent. Yeah.
But he always came first.
Yeah.
I mean, our kids always did come first.
And we are so blessed to have amazing kids and grandkids.
Yes. Yes.
I don't have grandkids yet, but great nieces and
a
nephews, a great nephew soon to be, which is why I'm really
know.
here.
Yes.
Okay, is there anything else that you want to, I mean, there's just so much, but we've been on for about 50 minutes, and we have one fan, Susan, who we adore and love.
Hi,
That's who we were talking about earlier.
We got to get you to Ohio.
I know, right? And the Bertrands were supposed to be here, so shout out to the Bertrands, and hopefully they feel better, because they too have experienced our family drama.
Yes.
And they still love us.
And they still
Thank you,
love
Kathy
us.
and Tony.
Yes.
And Mel. And Zach, because he did not want you to move.
Right.
Like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
They have
like,
really
they're
been
like
in
an
our
extended family. Yeah. And they've seen the good, the bad, the ugly.
Yeah. And they still are, they are still in our family.
Always, like, right there.
Yeah.
And count on them for everything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and thank you, Tony,
love
for
you.
showing up a couple in November when Mila passed away.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're part of our family for sure. Okay, you guys, so I so appreciate you, Michelle.
Well, I
and
appreciate
thank
you.
you. Love you.
I love you too.
Thank you. And I don't know if you guys know this, but Michelle, yes, she does work for me, has been, and think about that. So we have been blessed because we talk to each other all the time, and it's not easy.
No.
No. And she would never be a realtor after this.
No.
She wants an assistant.
I need an assistant.
Yes. So, but that says something else too. And you've learned a lot there.
Oh, I've learned
also.
so much about real estate, and no, it opened up a whole new world, and I appreciate you that you hired me. I mean, that you let me try.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think it's the best thing.
It was
I love
awesome.
It. Yeah.
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 And that helps.
Yeah.
That's a big, I think that really helps too. Yeah.
And I think we're good with separating things too. The work from the personal family stuff.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
We are.
I think we're really good at that. I don't think if we had it all meshed, because I've worked for family companies, it doesn't work well.
Yeah,
I
that wasn't
think
even your family.
No, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, no. Oh, but they would have you do, like,
Yeah,
that didn't work well.
Yeah. So it's,
Yeah.
yes, I think that's been a real,
because we could put on different hats, and it just
Yeah.
evolves that way.
right.
Yeah.
And it's respecting, like it's a
Yeah.
business.
Oh, you so do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah. And then there's like, I don't mind if things come
Oh,
up
yeah,
or you got to
no.
go get your lashes done. And
Right.
that's super important. You can come in an hour later.
Right.
That's it. Got to get the hair done.
Gotta
Yes,
get the
super
hair done.
important.
Yes.
Got to get the nails
No,
done.
no.
Gotta...
I don't get my nails done anymore.
Oh, I,
I
think
don't
I
need.
need to need to
Well, I
raise
work in the house. I mean, nobody
Yeah.
sees. I mean, today I got dressed.
Yeah.
Usually I'd be in my athletic wear.
But yeah, no, that's a good point. So, I mean, so I think that, again, the whole point of it does, like, the bond that comes together through the experiences really from the day I was born and how blessed we are today. And like, I'm like, I didn't dread coming here.
Oh,
and
good.
I mean,
hate to-
oh yeah, right. I would
yeah,
never do that.
yeah.
As soon as Melissa, we know she's having
Yeah.
a shower, I'm
Right,
booking
right.
an airplane ride.
Yep.
Because
You
I
get
can't wait.
Emma-itis.
Oh, I do get Emma-itis. No, I seriously, I call it Emma-itis.
Yeah.
I do. And of course, Cammie and Olivia, I love you too. But yes, I definitely get Emma-itis. So yeah, I love being here. Like, I'm so secure and comforted. And that's probably because I feel protected by you and by John. I mean,
Yeah.
I
loves
love
it
my
when you
brother-in-law.
come.
Yes. Where's that steak in that that wine? That's coming next. Okay, is there anything you want to wrap up with?
No, I think this is great. No, and I want to thank you. You've taught me a lot too.
I hope so.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
reciprocal because
Yeah.
we bring each other's things to each
Yeah.
other.
Yeah.
Mhm. And support and when it's time to have a serious conversation about I need to talk, I'm having a hard time, I believe we have each other's back.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah, I
And
believe
if we
that.
need to be like this, we'll
We'll
be
do-
like
yeah.
that and throw away the key.
Yeah.
And the skeletons in the closet are skeletons in the closet.
Mhm.
Yeah. Patty probably knows some of those skeletons.
Everybody
Okay.
has them.
Everybody has them. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining Let's Get Real with Jill. And always behind the scenes of Let's Get Real with Jill is Michele. So she's so much a part of the program too. So when you get that email or that YouTube notice or Spotify or Instagram, all the places you can see me on the Get Real with Jill show, it's because of Michele. Yeah, she also became a marketing person, a TC, an accountant. I mean, she
An
plays all
assistant.
the roles.
Yeah.
for me.
And smiles.
And smiles, yes. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining today, and we will see you next week. And this was the first show back since my month of July, celebrating my second anniversary and my 30th birthday. I hope you guys have stayed on and stay tuned, and you can see past episodes, YouTube, Spotify, and if you want to get on my email, please direct message me. And if you have anybody you would like to see shine on this show that makes a difference in the community, please let me know. I really would love and value that because I wanted to make a difference in our community. So remember, you never know what people are going through, right?
No.
Because we put on that smile. And so I promise you, and you may be going through something hard too, your smile can make a difference in somebody else's life, and their smile back at you will make a difference in your life.
It will.
All right. Thank you, you guys,
Thank
for joining,
you.
and have a
Bye.
safe week. And I'll be back in California soon, and so will you.
Yes.
All right. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.